this is the inside of that hangar area, okay? Um, we are going to show you the inside of this place. You can actually see the AR experience, okay? The augmented reality through an app, but you guys can't hear that, and I don't want to bore you with me listening to it, just walking around and watching me. It's kind of pointless, right? So you can do that, and you can walk around the DC-3, the DC-7B, which I believe this is the DC-7B, okay? So we're going to go ahead and walk around more of the museum, okay? Now, I know you guys that are aviation enthusiasts know what this is. For those of you guys who don't, you guys know what that is? There's a couple of phrases I think you guys will recognize when you see it. I can't walk over there and turn it, but it says something to alert you about something, okay? A particular flag that's attached to a part is to tell you, hey, you need to move this before you let go because it's moving or um, immobilizing a very critical part for flight. Okay, maybe a system, maybe a moving part. Okay, and it's also to cover it in harsh weather conditions like inlet valves and stuff like that. To remember, hey, pull it, otherwise this won't work. Okay, so we are in the propeller era, and as you can see, I'm standing next to the propeller, okay, of one of the planes. This would be from the DC-7 and the DC-3, okay? You can see from the front in all the engines, okay? Now, I'm standing in front of a radial engine, okay? Should, okay? So this is the handle, and it's going to crank, but watch all of these piston heads, okay, as we turn this. All right. So it's a radial because it moves in a circular motion. Okay. See if we can show you this better. Okay. All right. So imagine this being a propeller right in the center. Okay. All of these piston heads are going up and down, up and down. But the rod, okay, so you got the piston and the rod that's attached to the shaft, right? The crankshaft, okay, that's going to turn the propeller, okay? Now, as one pushes one, they're all coming right after another, okay? It's hard to explain in words, but I think you guys understand what I'm trying to get at with you guys, okay? So, this one goes up, right? And then this one goes up right after that one, okay? And then this one goes up right after this one and this one. And as this one is all the way in its upright position, this one is just about to push itself back down, okay? And it just goes all the way around in a circle. That's what we call a radial propeller engine, okay? So there you go. Pause if you need to. There you go. And that's the Wright Whirlwind R790 Alpha Radial 9 engine. Okay. Alrighty. Now, this is a mock-up of one of those engines. Okay. So that display over there, the engine works the same way in this entire housing and engine um, component. Okay, component. Um, assembly. There you go. That's the right word. All right. So as all these start moving up and down, all right, with the push rods and all these good things, all right, this propeller is going to turn via the push shaft, which is in the middle. Okay. All that horsepower and all that torque and all that movement of them going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's going to turn this propeller, the propeller blade. Okay. Now I want to show you something also. Okay. Straight on, you can't tell. But look, these blades are tilted. I don't know if you guys knew that. Okay. And that's actually to increase the actual flow of um, air and wind as it goes by the propeller, as it generates thrust. Okay. All right. So there you go. And the wing actually is going to extend all the way out here. You guys want to see underneath the wing? See, look, there's Delta right there. Actually, tell you what the name of the airline is underneath the wing. Okay. All right. You guys also remember my previous video? These are your ailerons. These allow the aircraft to turn, okay, or roll. All right. Right there is your flap. Okay. You can tell because it's different than part of the wing. All right. That will go down to increase drag and increase lift. All right. And there you go. There is some more components of the wing, which this also. All right. All right. So we're in the captain seat or co-captain seat. Right in front of me is the display. Okay. So as we pilot this aircraft, okay, what's going to happen is when we pull up, that is called pitch. When we push down, that is called pitch. When we turn or when we do what's called bank left, that is what's called a roll. Okay. When we bank right, that's what's called a roll. Now, my feet have rudder pedals. Okay. When it turns left instead of rolling left, okay, that's what's called yaw. Okay. Yaw is the movement of the aircraft left and right. When it rolls left and right, that's a different term. Make sure you understand those terms. Okay. All right. So let me see if I can show this to you guys so that you can see it better. Okay. Okay. We're at the helm of the controls. Up there, there's our plane. Okay. It's going to turn left and right, up, down, left, right. Okay. Now, watch what happens when I pull. The pitch goes up. Okay. Let's push forward. The pitch goes down. You see that? Okay. Level flight, pitch up. All right. Now, the act of yaw, Y-A-W, I'm going to use these rudder pedals. Okay. Watch the aircraft. Okay. The aircraft is turning right. Okay. Now we're going to turn left. That is yaw. Now, you see the controls here? Let's pull it down towards the right. Okay. Watch the aircraft. Okay. It's rolling to the left. Therefore, it's going to go left. Okay. And we're going to roll to the right. Okay. You see that? Level, right. Level, right. Okay. So, again, this is roll. This is pitch. Okay. This is yaw. Okay. Do you understand the difference of all three? All right. Let's go check out more of the museum, guys. Okay. So this is just a simple simulator, but I want to show you guys. Okay. Yaw is controlled by the rudder, the back end of the aircraft. This part. Okay. And it bends left and right. Okay. The back part, the elevator, controls the pitch. This part right here. Okay. There's usually a notch and a little flap that allows you to do that. And sometimes this whole thing actually moves up and down. Okay. Now, the aileron allows you to roll this part right here. Okay. This white part of the aircraft wing is the aileron. Okay. So now you have all three main parts of how to control an aircraft. Pause it if you need to, but all the understanding is right there. Okay? Let's go. So that's a pretty cool, neat little setup. I appreciate that. All right. I think this is the Spirit of St. Louis, if I'm not mistaken. Right up there. I do not believe that's the Spirit of St. Louis, so it looks just like it, though. Okay. All right, let's go check this out. Okay, it's called the Huff Dalland Duster. Okay. It's low speed flying, heavy payload capacity, and low maintenance costs. It has the Liberty 12 with 400 horsepower. There's about 18 flown from Delta. First delivery was 1924. 1940, they retired it. The PT-17s from Boeing was introduced. And then that's when the division was closed. There you go. All right, so that plane is what you see right there. Okay. Got a lot of history here. Northeast Airlines. Here we have the DC-3, an airplane for everyone. If you need to pause it to read it. I'm not going to read it, guys, because I want to keep on moving, okay? And that was the stewardess and crew members' uniform and attire, okay? We're going to get a little bit more involved, okay? A little bit more into history. There you go. You can see there's a not a Volkswagen Beetle, but one of the cars being loaded is cargo. Okay, what was Delta's primary function before it was a commercial airline? Does anybody know? I know some of my followers know this question and know this answer. It was mail, civil mail. Now you know. Okay, all right. So here we go. There's Northeast Airlines, and that's what the aircraft looked like. And that was the configuration. There was business class. There was upgraded class, and then you have the economy. And there's the galley and the stewardess. Okay? Let's go check out more of the museum. Okay. So what was they talking about earlier? This is another one of Delta's planes. Delta Air Service. Pretty cool, huh? And then Delta Air Service. That was what the front of the entrance looked like back then when they were in use. Okay? You guys want to see the front of the DC-7? All right. This is the Delta Travel Air SB sedan. Yes, it did carry cargo. Okay. This is part of the radial engine era. There you go. All right. That's not going to work. All right, guys. I know what we'll do. Put it right here. All right. Time to get out my cameras and all that good stuff. All right. Let me get out the 7D. Get out 50 millimeter. Okay. And just like this. We are portrait. Alrighty. You know what we'll do? is we'll use the full frame so we don't get the crop factor going on here. All right. Okay. So I have my 5D Mark II. All right. Nice. Okay. Let's see if we can try going with 40. Okay. I'm going to put that right there. Put that on there. Keep that in there. Throw that in there. Alrighty. We're going to put the 50mm lens on here for doing the video and these pictures. Okay, guys. Let's go show you more of this place. And then we're going to go see the 747. Okay? All right. I love this. Danger. Beware of propeller. All right. So you can actually come in here and see there's a theater in here that you can actually come in and look at, and they've got some planes in here. Well, a plane. And then they have a movie in here as well. And I don't want to show that because I don't want to bore you guys when you come here. So, yeah, you guys can come watch that when you want to. Okay? Yeah. Staff only approved to be on that point. Can't go there. All right. We're going to get into all of the planes now. Okay? There's the DC-7. Way in the back, you guys should tell. One up the top. Okay? Right there. The bubble. You know what that one is, right? Same with the ones up top, guys. All those you should recognize. Those are 747s. All right? Same with the big one right in the back, right there. Okay? Now, for my other videos, do you remember what that one is? Right there? Give you a clue. The APU looks like it was squished, pinched. Okay? Same with this one right there. All right? It is a 777. Okay? And I believe that one down there is a 7.6. All right? These are the rest of them. Now, Delta actually did fly the McDonnell Douglas 88 and MD90, as well as the DC9. Okay, there's some more variants. Now we're going to get into some that don't really belong to Delta, but I'll show you guys anyway. There's Air France. There's another scale model. All right. This is the A350. You see the mask up on the front, the cockpit, right? And then you have the wingtips, right, which are curved, or like bent. Okay. If you look in the back, you'll see some of Delta's old logos. All right. Now that is currently Delta's new logo, that tail. But if you look at some of the tails, you'll see some of Delta's old design. Okay. All right. So we're going to go into the tunnel and see what else is here. All right. This is cool, but I'm going to show you guys something. These lights are taxi lights. These tell you when the taxi ways and taxiways are about to end into an area where you can't maneuver your aircraft. All right. And then there is a jet engine or turbofan. Okay. And these are real airport style taxiway lights. Okay. They're lit blue. All right. I hope you can see them in this video. All right. So this is a big clue on what's to come over here. What do you guys think it is? No, we haven't gotten there yet. It is out there, but we haven't gotten there yet. Okay. But this is the current modern era of Delta. Okay. So there's the wing of the DC-9. Okay. Pretty cool, man. I think I'm about ready to run out of battery, guys. So we'll go ahead and have to record on another device. All right. Catch you later on the flip side. But I will show you. I'll show you now. The 767. Okay. Now, some airlines have different variants of them. Um, I will make sure I tell you guys exactly which variant this is. All right, in the comment section below. So stay tuned for that. Okay. But you can tell it's a 7.6 because of the engine cowl housing. It has two sets of main landing gear wheels, and I'm going to show you another component that people typically forget about when they look at the characteristics of this aircraft. Okay. It is the back of the APU. It looks like a cone. That's how you tell it's a 7.6. There you have it. Boeing 767. Okay. All right, guys. My phone's about to die here, so let's go ahead and get this all charged, and we'll get right back to you. All right. Thank you for watching. Sean, the ToGA Brothers. I'm out.